Hey, fire sign, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. We're going to do your general energy read for the week of November 18th through the 24th. Keep in mind, these are general reads, so they cannot possibly apply to every single person watching. If you need a personal reading, make sure you look in the description box below. There's a link attached. In case you're new to the channel, I do two cards. The first card is your general energy. The second card is your possible outcome. And as always, I make sure I charge both decks with our Organite Energy Pucks. And your own personalized astrological sign card. So this reading today is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising people, okay? So let's see what we get for today. Also, like I said, in case you're new to the channel, I'm an intuitive reader, so I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I pick up whatever energies I'm meant to pick up for you guys through intuition, through vision. I'm typically always hear songs, okay? So you'll hear me sometimes just tell you guys songs that I heard, and that actually applies to this reading today. So before I did you guys reading, when I was meditating on you guys reading, I heard Meant to Be Together by Trey Songz. If you don't know the song, just, go over to YouTube. You're on YouTube, of course. Go over, put in your search bar, listen to the song, Meant to Be Together by Trey Songz. And then also I seen a vision of a fire hydrant. What was interesting about this fire hydrant was that I did not see water coming out of it. It was just a fire hydrant. And what I intuitively picked up from that was that it's possible that in combination with that song, Meant to Be Together, and then seeing the fire hydrant without the water flying everywhere like you would typically see, I'm picking up that it's a fire sign out there, probably a few of you all, who have come into contact with somebody who has really just, I feel like you're smitten by this person. And I say that because, in my mind, and intuitively, I picked up that you guys are like, somebody has completely put my fire out. Like I literally, and that's not in a bad way, but in a good way, saying like, you are no longer searching for something or someone because you met somebody who is literally everything that you need, so you don't have to be out here just kind of watering everybody's lawn. So that's the message that I got for you guys today. So let's get started on your reading, and let's see how that ties into what the energies that we pick up today. As always, I meditate, talk to the ancestors, spirit guides, light, love, positive abundance, and then both of the decks are always upright. So when you see me come on every single time, even after I do another reading, I make sure I put all the cards upright. So whatever message you get, that's the message that you're supposed to have for today. And you'll know if this applies to you. So don't try to force the message. If this applies to you, you will know it, and it'll resonate with you. And also, I'm done. I'm going to be done talking to get to the reading after this. Also, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Because if you don't like, share, and subscribe, and tap the bell, you won't get updates to when I'm uploading new videos. And YouTube is doing some new things with the videos. So a lot of people are not getting notified. And then if you don't like, then it doesn't get put into rotation. So more people like yourself won't be able to see the video. So keep that in mind, okay? So let's get back to your reading. Okay, so again, this is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising people. I won't do Venus because on Wednesdays, every single Wednesday, I do love reads. And I do that because I work with the energy of the goddess Venus, and she rules over Wednesdays. So my general reads are just Sun, Moon, and Rising, okay? So keep that in mind. Okay, let's get one general, okay? Do you see that fly out? You have the star, and it popped up in reverse. That's your general energy. And then let's get a possible outcome for your star card. For our Aries, Leo, and Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising people. One card. Oh, you had a couple fall out, but the first one that's facing us is the Death upright, so we're going to take it, okay? So your main energy, I'm going to hold it upright so that you can see the visual, is the Star card. It's a little bit of shine because I'm sitting by a window. Let me see. You guys see that? Okay. So you have the Star card. This is how it looks upright. And it fell out in reverse, okay? So we know from that we know the Star card is about healing, and it's about healing and manifesting a wish. And for it to come up in reverse, it's telling us that you're not having that, or that wasn't the case. But it may seem negative, but the way I'm looking at this, your possible outcome is the Death. we know that death is not, we're not talking about a physical death. We're talking about an actual death and rebirth of something. So whatever it was that you were wishing for and it didn't happen, it's coming for, it's about to come true. And I know that because in the shield we have right here, we have a horse and he's moving forward. He's moving into the future. So it's possible. And what I'm picking up intuitively is that even though you have something, let's see if you can, you can't see the cards right there, but it's something that you were wishing for and you were hoping to come about and was hoping to manifest. It didn't happen. And that's because something else is meant to happen for you guys. And that's what I'm picking up for the fire signs, okay? Let's get to clarifying cards for your star in reverse and then your death card upright. I feel like this is a positive reading because even though it's in reverse, the star card, it's still saying that you are in a state of manifesting something or trying to manifest something. But with that death being upright is letting me know that that possibly wasn't what's meant for you, you know? And you might not want to hear that, but that's the truth. It's something that you were wishing for. I don't feel like that's meant for you guys, okay? So let's see what our clarifying cards say. Again, Leo, Sag, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus people. Yeah, and you know what? Okay. So let's look at this too. Do you see the colors in these cards? The colors are the same, right? So this is how I know that this is tied into the same energy. Because, yeah, this is positive. Don't look at it as anything negative. This is positive because whatever it was that you thought that you wanted, the universe is telling you like, no, there's something better. We have something better that we can manifest for you. Yep. And I know that, you know, definitely, like I said, these colors, the colors are tying together, the same exact colors. You got the pink, not pink, purple, blue, grays, black, white tones, you know, those energies. And, ooh, that one flew out. And that energy lets me know that, you know, you guys, this is very linked together. And then on top of that, it's like, the star is healing, right? The star is healing something. The star is wish fulfillment, and the death is the ending of something. So it can go two ways, right? You're wishing for something to manifest, but they could be telling you that you can't manifest anything until something else ends first. That's really what I'm picking up from that card. Okay, and then you have the card flip out. I'm just taking, whenever you see me pause, I'm just taking in the imagery of it. Like I said, I'm an intuitive reader, so I pick up, I'll read the traditional sense of the card, but I want to know how it ties into you guys reading. So you have, it's a pentacle card, so it could have something to do with your finances. Okay, so you have the 10 of Pentacles. Trying to keep this glare. There you go. So you have the 10 of Pentacles. What I'm being drawn to, you know, I'm going to wait to speak on it until I get the other card. So the 10 of Pentacles is clarifying your, okay. So the 10 of Pentacles is clarifying your star in reverse. And I'm getting that, yeah, you were trying to work something out with another person and it involved finances, but it's not in your best, it's not going to be in your best interest. No. Okay. And I say that because if you look at this card, you have a child peeking out behind this pentacle. And that's what I was studying the card, because as many times as I've seen this card, I never really noticed it like this. I noticed the child always, but what I'm noticing is this pentacle right on top of the child's head. What I feel like is that you were probably trying to keep a relationship or a situation together for the sake of a child or children. If that's what you were trying to do, the universe is telling you that you can't do that, because that's not gonna bring you happiness. It's not. So let's get a clarifying card for our death upright, our death card upright. Yeah, I know that for a fact. I'm not even gonna question it. I'm telling you right now, if you were trying to keep something together, you were trying to heal, as I said with your star cards, you were trying to heal something in your, in a relationship with somebody for the child. This 10 of Pentacles popping out is saying that you weren't doing it for the relationship. You were doing it for the family life. You were doing it for the child. And that's going to end. If that's what you're doing, that's not going to work. Because it's not going to be for anyone's highest good. It's just not. Okay. So, let's get one clarifying card for our death card upright. One clarifying card for our death card. Oh, okay, this one wants to flip out. Exactly. And you got the Seven of Swords. What did I just say? It's not going to work. Because if you sit here and you try to stay in this relationship or whatever it is for the sake of a child and not because you genuinely love this person, you genuinely enjoy this relationship, you're going to end up doing just this. You or your partner is going to end up doing just this. Seven of Swords is about sneaking. Somebody being sneaky, somebody sneaking out, somebody doing something that's it's not going to be of a good quality. Because as you see, he's looking back, okay? And pay attention to this, right? So he's looking back, and then it looks like it's a circus back here. You're going to be in the damn circus. You're going to be in the circus if you really try to stay in this relationship, because you're going to be a clown. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm being honest. It's going to be like, it's going to be a circus. If you try to stay in a situation for the sake of a child, a lot of people have these ideals that if, you have children together, it's your obligation to make this relationship and situation work. And that's admirable. But at the same time, the universe like, okay, you guys have lived in your purpose, this child, these children, because there's only one child here. But then you also, okay, so let's go back to this. Okay, I'm intuitive. So when you hear me pause and say, things like that, I'm not tripping. I'm telling you, I'm picking up messages. So this is how I know that this is about a family relationship. You have these two dogs here, and we know these dogs are about loyalty, right? We know dogs are about loyalty. And then you have these two people here. This is you and possibly your partner who are, talking and trying to talk about a situation. And what you guys are talking about is the well-being of this child and this home life for this child. But then if you look at this, you got somebody looking on, right? Like, I feel like somebody is talking to you guys and telling you, keep your family life together for the sake of the child. But the universe is telling you no. Okay? Let's go back to the beginning. So, your general energy is a star, but it came up in reverse. Your possible outcome is the Death card. These cards are not the same. I'm going to turn this upright for the sake of imagery. These cards are not the same, but they really do have the same energy. When you look at it, all of the colors in this card is the exact same, right? It's letting you know that healing isn't happening because it's not going to be a positive outcome if you try to heal this for the sake of this family union. It's not going to happen. Okay? I can tell you that right now. Yeah. And like I said, dogs. We know dogs talk about loyalty. You got two dogs here. So we see one child here, but you could possibly have two. You and this person, this child could be 2 years old. Because it looks like the way this person is looking at this other person, it looks like they're doing some type of negotiation, right? Like they're trying to get their point across. And you know what's interesting? And I never noticed, and this is a message for you guys. I never noticed this until right now. Look in the corner right here. It looks like a house that's upside down. Do you see that? This house is upside down. And that's exactly what I'm telling you is going to happen right here. And then it's funny because even in this, when I first looked at it, I said, it looks like a circus in the background. If you guys stay in a relationship for the sake of the children, it's not going to work. One or both of you are going to end up sneaking off, doing something, that's not upright. That's not and it's funny because it looks like he's smirking, like he's getting away with something. He's kind of smiling, huh? I'm telling you guys right now, with your star card came in reverse, your Death card upright. It's telling you right now, this wish fulfillment that you wanted, it came in reverse because there needs to be an end to it. There's cycles in life. And I've said this in my previous reading. You guys need to watch the previous reading. We are currently in Mercury retrograde, right? And a lot of people are going to be coming back from your past, and then you're going to try to relive things from the past, and you're going to you're going to feel like, you know, you want to keep that family unit together. But everything in life has cycles. And I feel like the cycle for this relationship is done. This isn't just my personal opinion. This is what I'm channeling. This is what I'm picking up. The cycle for this union is done. You know, you have to take with it all the beautiful memories that you had with you and this person. But like I said right here, this doesn't, Ten of Pentacles, this doesn't look like union. This looks like some type of, we're trying to make a deal. And I said Ten of Pentacles, this is a 9. I picked up 10 for a reason, right? No, it is 10. Okay. Let me count because I can count good. Don't judge me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, 10. So I'm hearing a 9. Okay, so something intuitive with the 9. You guys thought you could, yeah. Okay, that's why I'm picking it up, because you guys thought you could build onto it to the 10 of Pentacles, but no. This, whatever this union is, and it has a child involved, whether it's your child or you came into a relationship with somebody who has a child and you formed a bond with this person, at the end of the day, you're trying to keep this union together for this family. But it's not gonna be successful. And I'm also picking up that if somebody hasn't already started stepping out, I feel like somebody is thinking about stepping out. Cause you know, you see him looking back like, okay, I'm on something. This person is either you or the person you're dealing with is on something. And I know that because look at this. You have one of the tents right here. The door is open. So he done snuck his little self right up out of that tent and he's on his way. So we have somebody who is possibly on their way to entertain another person outside of this relationship. Like I said, these are general readings, but I read what comes up. You know, whatever message I'm giving, that's the message that I read. It doesn't matter. I still will do the readings, the love readings on Wednesdays regardless. But, yep. Somebody is definitely on their way out. Okay. You got that tent open. You done snuck up out of that tent. And you're on your way out because you wanted to sit here and fix a union that, it's the end of it. But like I said, regardless, you still have the star card. So even if it's in reverse or not, it doesn't matter. You still have the star card. Which means that there's healing in the future for you guys, but it's just not with this person, with this situation. It could be healing within your own personal self, right? Because there has to be forward movement, and the universe is gonna make sure of it. Because the death card, the universe is heavily involved in it. This isn't just something that you chose to do. The universe is gonna be involved in this, most definitely. And we do know that the death card is very transformative. He has on all of his armor. He has a shield. Like he's going into war, like he's prepared for war. And I feel like that could be the case too, because the way this person in red looks, they look like, okay, so what are we gonna do about this money? You know, so it might have been one of them situations where it's like it's cheaper to keep her, him. And it's easy. Nobody really likes to start over, right? And I feel like that's the case with this situation. Nobody wants to start over, so you're kind of sticking with the status quo. But the universe is telling you that there has to be an end to the situation. Okay? That's the message. That's what we got for today. So, okay, fire sign, Sag, Leo, Aries, until Wednesday, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and check back in with me. Until next time, take care. Bye.